Hello, everyone. My name is Jose Hinojosa, and I'll be your instructor for this module. Today, we'll be going over creating assignments and adding attachments on Google Classroom. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first, we're going to have Google Classroom example. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go to where it says people. Now we're going to go to where it says back to stream, classwork, and this is where we're going to create our assignment. So let's go ahead and click on, you see you have quiz assignment, quiz, material, reuse post, but we're going to click on assignment. Okay, we're going to go ahead and close that. And now we're going to give a title to our assignment. So for this one, I'm going to type example assignment. Now this is the part where you give instructions. So I'm going to go ahead and type some instructions. So let me go ahead and continue here. So it says, please follow the instructions. Okay, next. Here we go. It says, please use the Google Slides document to complete the assignment! Exclamation point. We're taking this a tad bit slow so we can make sure that we're clear and concise. So it says, please choose 3 United States presidents and answer the following questions. So this is all going to be part of the assignment. In a little bit, you're going to see what I'm talking about. So it says, including a picture. So you're going to have an example of the questions on one side, and on the opposite side, you're going to have an example of the picture. So you're going to click on create, you're going to go to slides. Now it's creating the document for you. Okay, so here's our presentation. So this is the actual assignment, and I'm going to title it the United States Presidential Project. And there it is. Okay, and now I'm going to add a subtitle. And so now I'm adding my credentials. So it's Professor Jose Hinojosa, M.Ed. M.Ed stands for Master Educator. Okay, so now we're going to add title in 2 columns, title in 2 columns, title in 2 columns. So we have 3 slides that are exactly the same. Next, we're going to do example. And now we're just going to do the current president, example, Joe Biden. So that would be the president. We're going to center it. And now on the left side is where I'm going to put the questions. On the right side, you're going to put the picture. So you go to insert image from the web. Now this is where you're going to type Joe Biden. Then you're going to click enter, and you're going to have a series of pictures. So you get to choose pretty much whichever picture you would like. I'm just going to click on the first one, looks the cleanest, and then just click next. Now I have to get rid of the square. I'm going to resize it. I'm going to use the guiding lines, and more or less right there is pretty good. And now I'm going to type the questions that I would like for the students to answer. So we already finished one part, which was to insert a picture. So now it looks nice and neat. And now I'm going to write the example questions that I would like for the students to answer. So the first one, it says, what did President Biden do before he became president? Okay, that's one of the example questions. The next one will be, how many terms was he elected? Was he a 1-term president or a 2-term president? At this point, he's a 1-term president. We don't know if he's going to be a 2-term yet. Question number 3. What party or political party is he associated with? In the US, the two dominant parties are Republican or Democrat. Fourth question, give me 3 interesting facts about President Joe Biden. Okay, now we're going to clean this up a little bit. We're going to add numbers. Okay, so we're spacing it out, deleting. Okay. So here we are. Let's go back, 2, and then number 3. The first, slide number 2 is the example one, okay? So actually, let me correct this. Let me just go ahead and go back to the number, and then I'm just going to delete, and then into space number 1 and number 2, delete. Now it's a little bit more neat. Okay. And so right here, now I pasted the questions that are on the slide on the actual instructions. Okay, so now you have slide number 1, slide number 2, and slide number 3. Here's your example slide, and then you have your 3 assigned slides that you need to complete. Okay, and this is where you put by, and that's where you would put your name. So I'm kind of just leaving like a line just so you can denote where to put the student name. Okay, it's a basic assignment. I think we're going to leave it like this. Let's go back. So example assignment, and then we're going to go ahead and put United States Presidential or President Project. Now it's important right here where it says students can view file to make sure and put make a copy for each student. If you put students can view the file, they will not be able to use this as an actual copy, right? So you need everyone to have a copy. Make sure everybody all the students are there. I'm going to add at the time. I'm going to make this due on Wednesday, March 22nd. Create a topic, and then I'm going to make the topic projects. Okay. So the instructions are there. You can also schedule. If you want to make this at a different date and have it scheduled on its own, you can do that. You can save it or you can delete it. We're going to go ahead and assign this project. And right here is where it says make a copy for each student. Anytime the student opens a copy, there you have the example and everything there. So there it is. There is the actual assignment. If you go to the stream page, there it is. Go to classwork. It's under the projects. And there it is. Click on this. Would be right here, the instructor view. This is what the instructor will look like. So when you're creating it, this is what it would look like. So this is what the student will see. This is the actual project. 1, 2, and 3. So that's to pick 3 presidents. Okay, due March 22nd. Very good. This is where you can add comments. Okay, so it's assigned to the 2 pseudo students in my class, which is my 2 other accounts. So it's been assigned to 2 students. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to view this as a student. So let's get in here. We're going to go to Classroom. We're going to go to Google Classroom example. Make sure I'm signed in as a student. Okay, now I'm here in the student view. So this is what it would look like if you're a student. So when you're done, this is where you would click the turn in button. Okay, there's the instructions as if you were a student. Here's what I'm asking you to do. If I need to write a comment to the instructor, and this is just me confirming, okay, professor, thank you. So you're writing this as a student, so I would see this as an instructor. Let me refresh. And there it is. Oh, okay, I understand that my students confirmed that they got the assignment. Okay, I'm gonna go back to student view. So there it is, assigned. You click on it as a student. There is the template. Okay, you would just fill in your name right there. Student J Hinojosa. And that's where you would start 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And there it is. And then when you're done, you're going to click turn in. Are you sure you want to turn it in? Turn in. And there it is. And now I can see that Jose Hinojosa turned in the assignment. It's turned in. Jay Hinojosa is still working on it, but Jose Hinojosa finished. And that's it.